Well, what's up, guys? Back in the gym here doing a shoulder day. So as always, I'm going to warm up my shoulders, rotator cuffs here. So I'm doing a standard set of warm-ups, threw a couple of extras in. I'm just doing these with some 5-pound dumbbells, which about 2 kilos. Really, really lightweight. No need to try and ego lift on these warm-ups. Just use a nice lightweight, just trying to get the joints all warmed up. So do some lateral raises. I think I switched to do some overhead presses as well with these. Just getting the arms warmed up for the motions that I'm going to go through on the day's workout. Shoulder day can be a great day, but it can also leave me feeling quite a bit sore for the next day. So I want to make sure that my shoulders are healthy for the next push day that I do. If I want to do some bench presses later down the week, I want to make sure that I'm not hurting my shoulders on shoulder day, so I'll spend a good few minutes warming them up. You can do this with rubber bands as well. If you check out some of the other videos, I think the last chest day that I did also had me doing warm-ups with a rubber band at this station. And I know Smitty Diesel's channel again's got a great 3-minute band warm-up routine that's also linked in the other video. So once I'm done, I'm going to kick up onto the wall here and do some handstand push-ups. Now, if you haven't seen my other video on these, I bend one knee and kick my body out from the wall a little bit for 2 reasons. One, I get myself a little bit more vertical that way, and 2, I find that if I've got both heels resting on the surface, they drag up and down the wall and they make it harder to complete that movement. I also get very red in the face. I don't know if you can see it here. My face turns beet red when I'm doing these. Oops, I think I lost my Bluetooth there off the side. These are really, really challenging, and I think I'm at 94 kilograms body weight today. This is a really difficult maneuver. You can really feel it in through all the muscles in the shoulder, all the stabilizing muscles. You know, it's a difficult move to pull off. You know, you want to make sure that if you've got some shoulder issues, that you got somebody watching you the first time you try these. I start with them because they're difficult and move over to the next difficult exercise, which is the overhead press. So I'm going to do my one warm-up set only because I'd already done the handstand push-ups. So I'm doing this, and this gym's all got pounds, so I'm converting on the calculator here to kilos. Now this guy actually knows how to spot, which is great. He's got the hands on the elbows, but he's not actually helping me lift the weight, and he guides it right back into the rack afterwards. So props to him for being a good spotter. To another set, and I'm push pressing a little bit. Now normally I don't like to push press with the overhead press, but I've already done the handstand push-ups on the day. I'm already feeling it in the shoulders. So I'm going to do a little bit of an explosion there. Not a full push press motion, just a little bit, just to get some of those heavier weights up. And normally I wouldn't be push pressing at all. I'd just be doing it a strict overhead press form. Here I'm giving it a little shove up, not a huge one. If you want to do a push press motion, that's fine. You know, push press is, you know, it's another great exercise as well. And then did a finishing set here, 62 kilograms. Again, my shoulders are really feeling it, especially the front delts at this point in the workout. Now move over to another one of my favorites. This is a one-arm standing dumbbell press. This is just a fantastic exercise all around, much more difficult than it looks. I want to try and keep my body from leaning over too much. And again, I'm not doing the push press motion here. You can do these with a push press motion. I'm just choosing not to at this point. Yeah. You can see I'm really feeling it there. I also, you might notice in the shoulder videos in the past and upcoming, I don't do front delt raises. I don't do front raises at all. I find it's really, really hard on the shoulder. And, you know, there will always be some exercise that just doesn't agree with your body. I've got lower back stuff. I do squats and deadlifts a lot. I like them. I think they help with the rehab. I know the Hodge twins don't do deadlifts and squats for that reason. They had a little push press there on the last rep. But listen to your body. You know, everybody's designed a little differently. Everybody's joint work a little differently. So if you do a particular exercise and you notice that it's just killing you, or that the shoulder joints or whatever joints involved is not happy the next day, then just stop doing it. Do something else. There are a number of different exercises that you can use to hit the same muscle group. So dropping the weight down here, doing a set at 23, and this is the final set, so I'm just doing 3 sets today, or 3 sets each arm today. So did a set here, 9 reps at 23 for each arm. I think I might have gotten 10 on the right arm. Today was a little better for keeping the number of reps equal on both arms. I also wasn't lifting quite as heavy today, being this is the 3rd exercise in, but it felt pretty good. So once I finished with the standing presses, moved over and did a drop set on lateral raises. I wasn't going for ultra heavy weights here. So one thing that I do notice about my form is I'll tend to tuck the chin down on the rep, and it's just something that I should be avoiding. I will try and be conscious of it and not drop the chin down during the rep. Not that it's going to make a huge difference, but it's just poor form. Much better form on a lighter weight. Trying to get the arms extended out just a little bit more on the lighter weight. Give the muscle, this is the mid-delt, just a different kind of stimulation. I believe I did 3 sets with this drop set lateral raises. A lot of the standing overhead press stuff, and I do almost all my overhead press stuff standing. In the future I may try sitting again, but I like to engage a lot of the stabilizer muscles, so I'll do it standing. Better workout in my opinion. And then after that, my front delts and rotators are a little bit painful, so I'll switch over to the mid and rear delt stuff. So I did 1 exercise for the mid delt specifically, which is these lateral raises, and then afterwards 1 rear delt specific exercise. I'm doing the drop set. I'm not wasting a whole lot of time. I'm going to switch over and make sure that my grips equal on both weights and just go right into the next set, or the continuation of the drop set. Once I was done that, went over to the crossover machine and did some rear delt stuff. 10 kilogram weight, 10 reps each side. Not huge weight, not huge reps, but I did adjust the pulley. So I dropped this pulley down. It's a Life Fitness machine. They got a decent crossover machine. I dropped the pulley down 2 notches for each set. So I'm hitting the rear delts from 3 different angles on this one. And I'm just grabbing the cable, tucking the thumb underneath the index finger, and grabbing the cable itself rather than using a D handle, which I find, especially with the higher weights, is harder on the wrist. So this would be the last set. Trying to lawnmower this thing out. This will be the last set for the rear delt flies. One of the last workouts I'll be doing at this gym. I'll try and get another gym review going. And then the last thing I did was a static hold. I think this is actually about 17 seconds. I'll call it 15. So just a handstand with a static hold. Last little exercise on the day. Kick it down, and that's it for shoulder day. Decent workout. Thanks for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe. If you have anything to say, please leave it below. And until next time, guys, keep growing.